Welcome to this video on configuring a wildcard DNS entry for Cloud Access Manager. The host where you install Cloud Access Manager should be configured to use the internal DNS server so that it can resolve the name of the internal web applications that can be configured. Also, in addition to the internal DNS, Cloud Access Manager requires a public DNS record for the proxy host and also for each internal application that you want to proxy so that it can be accessed from the outside. Each of these DNS records should be resolvable by the proxy public IP address so that they can be accessed from outside the network. So we're going to configure or going to create a wildcard DNS subdomain for Cloud Access Manager so it can resolve names given to applications. Let's go ahead and get started. So in my DNS manager, I went ahead and I expanded to the domain, in my case, software.sharepoint.com. I'm going to go ahead and create a new host. I'm going to give it a name, and that's going to be my wildcard. I'm going to use web apps, and that's going to be good enough. Now the IP address, let's go ahead and look up the IP address for my Cloud Access Manager host. The name of the machine is SharePoint 2010. That's the Cloud Access Manager host that I have. Okay, the IP address is, let's look that again, 192.168 and 0.102.0.102. Just make sure 192.168.0.102. Okay, we're going to go ahead and add the host, and that's the extent of what we need to do here in DNS. So now let me switch over to a Cloud Access Manager. And let me log back in as a fallback admin because there we're going to be accessing a section under settings that can only be accessed by this account. So let's log in with fallback admin. And we are going to go under settings. We're going to expand show advanced settings. And again, this section, some pieces of it will only be accessible for you if you log in with the fallback admin. And we're going to go ahead and configure the Cloud Access Manager proxy. The name here, we can start using the wildcard. So we can say home.webapps is what we use that. Again, star.webapps.software.sharepoint.com. I'm going to copy this for now, but that's all we need to do. And we'll go ahead and say next. We'll have that kind of settle in. Okay, it's done. Let's go ahead and finish. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to shut this down and go back to our application portal here. Go to the properties of it. And in the URL here, I'm going to basically put in the same URL, which is home. We're just accessing the site .webapps.software.sharepoint.com. Apply. And while we're at it, let's just change this whole title to portal. So this is the portal, and while we're at it, we'll change this one to fallback so we know which one is which. Let's try and access it, make sure we get through an access. We're not going to worry about certificates right now, just make sure that we can access the application, Cloud Access Manager, administrator, and our password. And let's try and type administrator again. Administrator and password, make sure we can get in. Okay, so we just configured a wildcard DNS entry for Cloud Access Manager. Now, as we create applications, the reverse proxy for the application can start using this wildcard DNS naming convention. This concludes this video.